Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if they want me to say their name. I don't know if they want me to say their name. Somebody just sent me $14 on PayPal. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. With that $14, I only need $22 more to get a decent amount. I only need $22 more to get a decent amount of weed today to be able to get high all day for 420. Lucas, my father was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with a mood disorder, NOS, meaning not otherwise specified. So they told me. And they said it was too early to diagnose me with bipolar, and they gave me some medicine. And then they gave me a bunch of different types of medicines, and I got a lot of different bad side effects, and I got very scared. I got very scared of pharmaceutical medicine. And so I stopped taking any medicine, and I never went back to the psychiatrist or anything. So what about food? I got some bread and peanut butter and stuff at the house that I can use. I think I also do got some extra meat. Thank you, Sheila. I'm gonna try to be happy and not get angry again today. I try my best. Happy 420, Ruben. God bless you. Happy 420. So basically, my goal is to raise $22 to get a good amount of weed today for 420. And my super goal, Sasha, no better. Don't let that affect you. Okay, look, you know what? I'm gonna mute you for 24 hours. I turned 27 this year. Okay, I turned 27 this year. Honestly, I would say thank you, but I'm not sure it's a compliment. I'm not sure I take that as a compliment, but God bless you. I turned 27 in June of this year. I'm telling you, my hand up to God. I'm telling you, I earnestly, honestly, even sometimes fervently, try my best to not get angry, to remove my anger and my reactions, and stop, never yell at people again. I tried for years to fix myself, and I never was able to do it. Never was able to fix myself. So now I just accept that I'm a loser. And if you don't think I'm a loser, thanks. That's nice of you to say, but I consider myself one. It's 420, Sheila. It's 420. It's international. You should know about it. In Canada, even. You got a leaf on your flag. It's not a pot leaf, but it's close. It's 420, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Somebody else just sent me $19 on Cash App. Thank you so much. I don't want to say who it is unless they say who they are. I'm sorry for yelling today. I don't want you to burden yourself too much with helping me, but thank you. Thank you, Niner Lori. Thank you. I want to officially apologize to all my viewers for getting so angry and yelling so much today. I wanna really apologize for that right now. Okay. Hello, Bo. How you doing? God bless you. With that $19, I only need $3 more to reach my goal and get enough weed. If I raise $3 more, then I'll have enough money to get a good amount of weed to last me for the rest of the day, maybe even longer, but I don't know because it's 420, so I'm going to be blazing up all day, once I get the weed. It's 420. You gotta stay high all day. Every hour you gotta smoke. But what's the high? I told you it's 420. It's the National Day of Weed. I thought you knew that, Sheila. It's a national. It's an international day of weed. It's a celebration for smoking weed. All of the weed smokers. This is the one day of the year where we are proud and we are out in the open and we you know that maybe it's not that big in Canada. I don't know. In America, everybody knows what 420 is. I thought the other countries knew too, but maybe not. So when it's Black Friday, you ain't gonna do. I'm not talking. Black Friday is in November. Oh, you've heard of it? Okay, cool. You know what? The person I feel the most apologetic to. I hope they hear this. Is this person a Hawaiian girl? I yelled "fuck you" at them. It wasn't personal. It wasn't personal. It was just I was yelling "fuck you" at myself because I was deep in my self hatred, and I didn't appreciate. I didn't want to come out of my self hatred. So I'm sorry for getting so upset with you, Ryan, bro. Sorry about that. Probably lost another nice person. E- 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 Even though sometimes when I apologize, they do come back rarely, but it's never the same. What's done is done. What happened to your boy Almighty? Well, uh, one one day like last week, one day like last week, one day like last week. Um, I was doing a live stream with one of my friends who's indigenous, right? And we were talking about deep, things. We were talking about very serious things, that I felt was very important, and I did not want to lose my train of thought, and what I was saying and what I was preparing to say. I didn't want to lose the flow of the conversation because I believed what we were talking about was important. It was about decolonization and indigenous empowerment. Um, and that was the last time I saw Almighty then. It was the last time I saw him. And I hadn't seen him in a few days before that. And he came in my live stream, and my friend was wearing like a hat, like a big hat. And he said, "Oh, look, you're with Indiana Jones." And I wasn't offended by it at all. And I don't think my friend would have been offended. I don't think anybody would have been offended by it. But it just wasn't, while I'm subject, and while I'm trying to discuss the subject with my indigenous friend, I didn't feel like it was a worthy thing to comment on, at that time. I felt like what we were talking about was a lot more important than a lowbrow joke. Now, I regret it now. If I would have known that would have been the last time I ever heard from Almighty Vin, I would have immediately said, "Ha ha, so funny! Yeah, I love your joke," and continued with what I felt was important. But I planned to eventually respond to that, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought, so I didn't respond to that. And that's like the first time that I didn't respond to Almighty Thin, you know, and so I didn't respond to it, and maybe he thought I was ignoring him. I wasn't ignoring him. I planned to respond to that later on, but then I forgot about it later on, you know, and it just didn't feel like, at the time I didn't want to interrupt the flow of what we were talking about, which I felt was important, just for something like that. Rough time with family, but then I swear to God, I never looked on the Reddit page about me until a few weeks ago. And then I went on there, made a new Reddit account, and then tried to defend myself. And then they banned me. They blocked me and they removed all my posts, explaining my side of the story and showing these people how they're lying about me. And since then, I haven't looked at it except for one time. Except for like 4 or 5 or 6 days ago, I just said, you know what? I want to see what they're saying. You know what? Let me just take a peek. Normally, I don't have the time for it because, like, and I saw why, because it's only gonna fuel this anxiety and anger and bipolar manic energy inside me if I just look at all these slander and harassment and bullying people do of me online. But 4 or 5 days ago, maybe 6 or 7, I checked on the Reddit thing, right? And I saw a post by Will Red Radio, the one of the same guys, one of my biggest haters, who's been stalking me, harassing me, and slandering me, spreading outright lies about me for years. I saw him posting that, "Oh yeah, I commented on one of Almighty Vin's posts, and I told him that Austin doesn't care about him and just stay away for a few days and watch what happens." And I haven't seen Almighty Vin in there since, so I think he listened. And I was like, wow. So is that why I haven't seen Almighty Vin? I was like, wait. Is that actually why I haven't seen Almighty Vin in my life? I was like, wait. Is that actually why I haven't seen Almighty Vin in my lives anymore? And then, and then a Vin against me or whatever, they could have screenshotted that and then put it on the Reddit or sent it to him and say, "See, I told you your boy Austin would turn on you." Just trying to turn at anybody who helps me against me. Um, and yeah, he could be dealing with family stuff, but I honestly believe that he did turn against me. And whether that's stupid, whether maybe I should be quiet about it, or whether me saying this just gives the my stalkers and haters more fuel for the fire. to be able to show him, see, oh yeah, see, he already thinks you're against him, whatever. Regardless, this is my view on it. I really think they turned him against me. I really do believe that they turned him against me. And it's annoying because it's the most annoying thing because I specifically told him, I said, I don't want you to be a moderator. I don't want moderators because anybody that I make a moderator is going to be targeted by my haters and they're going to try their best to turn you against me. And it never goes well for me. So after this, no more moderators. Do not ask me to be a moderator. This happens every time I get a moderator. They literally managed to turn them against me. And I thought Almighty Vin was different. But apparently not, because there's been radio silence ever since that day, which he probably thought I was ignoring him when I wasn't. I just felt like what I was talking about was more important. So, and it's even more annoying because now I have to fucking go in my YouTube settings on the web page on desktop mode and desktop site, whatever, and try to figure out how to take him off the moderator list so he doesn't come in here and try to sabotage something. That's usually the next step. Then they come in here and try to sabotage, try to mute or block people who are my friends, who are nice to me. So, all around, it was exactly what I thought would happen, And it's really disappointing because I told him I didn't want any moderators because of that. And he just proved me right. I wanted him to prove me wrong. I wanted to be proved wrong. I wanted this to be the time where there was actually a moderator who actually, wouldn't turn against me because of these haters. But no, it just solidified my beliefs even further. I can't have any moderator. Can anybody please spare any money for weed? Please. Can anybody please spare any money for weed, please? It's 420. I only need $3 more to get a good amount. I only need $3 more to get a good amount. That'll allow me to have all day today. Oh, you're going this way? Yeah. Thank you. So my goal is to raise $3 more today. $3 more, and I can get a good amount of weed. And then if I raise, let's see, if I raise $61 more, then I can have a really good 420 this year. A really good 420. But if I raise just $3 more, just $3 more, then I can get a. I don't believe you, Hinson Jackson. I don't believe you. I literally just spent like 20 minutes explaining, the almighty Vin thing. And then you come in here and say that. I think you're lying. You just want me to distract me from trying to get money for weed and want me to focus on that. Can anybody please spare any money for weed, please? Can anybody please spare any money for weed? Uh, can anybody please spare any money for weed, please? Can anybody please spare any money for weed, please? Can anybody please spare any money for weed, please? Can anybody please spare any money for weed today, please? Anybody? you, Derek. God bless you. What's up? Not much. Happy 420.
Oh yeah, Power Ground 420. Yeah. See ya.
See ya.